Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel. Today we're going to dive into a journey unlike any other, one that lives within each of us. We're talking about the Unbreakable Journey, your path to greatness. This isn't just a story. It's a map to unlock your own powerful potential, a living testament that with perseverance and passion, your biggest dreams can become an amazing reality. Get ready to be inspired. Chapter 1. The Seed of Aspiration, a whisper in the soul. Deep within you, in that quiet space where your truest desires live, there's a seed of aspiration. It's not just a passing wish, but a deep longing, a constant whisper calling you to be a better version of yourself. This seed, though often hard to notice in the noise of daily life, is where all great achievements begin. It's the first spark of a goal, the soft call of a dream. Think about that idea that keeps you awake, that project that excites you, the person you want to become. That's the seed. For it to grow and become real, you first need to recognize it. Allow yourself to feel its presence. Give it a voice and space in your mind. Then, feed it with strong belief that it's possible, that you can make it grow into a strong tree. This is not just a thought. It's the first step of creation, the real start of your unbreakable journey towards greatness. It's important to understand that without this first spark, this inner push, the journey won't even begin. Don't underestimate it. It's the power that will pull you out of your comfort zone and push you forward. Chapter 2. The Immense Power of Self-Belief. Never under any circumstances underestimate the power of your own belief. In the big play of life, if you're not your biggest supporter, your strongest believer, who will be? Believing in your own abilities isn't an option. It's the main fuel that will drive you through the toughest challenges and the hardest times. It's that strong feeling inside you, deep in your core, that you are truly worthy of your dreams, and even more, that you have the strength, intelligence, and resilience to make them happen. This belief isn't just a fantasy. It's a power that changes things. Grow a mindset where doubt is only a short visit, a quick shadow that doesn't hide your strong will, never a permanent guest. Imagine your mind as a rich garden. If you plant seeds of limiting beliefs, like I can't or I'm not enough, you will certainly get limits and frustration. But if you carefully and purposefully plant seeds of strong belief like, yes, I can, and I am able, then you will achieve great success and a life full of accomplishments. Your outside world directly shows your inside world, and belief is the compass that guides it. Chapter 3. Visualize your victory with vivid clarity. Before your hands can touch success, before your feet can walk on the path of victory, your mind must see it with amazing clarity. Visualize your victory with vivid sharpness, as if it's happening right now. Close your eyes for a moment and let your imagination fly freely. Feel the strong emotion that fills you when you reach your biggest goal. Feel the relief and happiness of overcoming that huge obstacle that once seemed impossible. See every detail, the colors, the sounds, the feelings of touch. How does the air around you feel? What expressions do you see on the faces of those who support you? What does that moment of triumph smell like? This practice isn't just a fantasy exercise, it's one of the most powerful mind programming tools that exist. By visualizing so strongly, you connect your thoughts, your deepest emotions, and your daily actions with your biggest goals. It's like making a very detailed mental map, a blueprint of your future. By doing this, You're preparing the ground, opening the brain pathways so that your next steps naturally follow the path you've already seen in your mind. Chapter 4. Discipline is your unfailing compass in the fog. Initial excitement is, without a doubt, a vital and necessary spark to start any project or journey. But the real force that will keep you moving, especially when motivation fades or the path becomes unclear and full of problems, is discipline. Discipline isn't just a quality, it's your unfailing compass in the fog, those times when the goal seems far away and your desire disappears. It's the steady habit of doing what you know, deep down, you need to do, even, and especially, when you don't feel like it at all. Discipline means waking up a little earlier to study or exercise, spending that extra time on your project when you'd rather rest, sticking with a boring but necessary task. It's the difference between a quick wish and a real achievement. It's the backbone of any important success and what separates those who dream from those who do. Without it, the best dreams and purest intentions sadly fade away into inaction, leaving behind missed chances. Embrace discipline not as a burden, but as the freeing force that helps you build the life you want. Chapter 5. Embrace failure as your wisest teacher. Never give up even when failure knocks on your door strongly. And let me tell you, with full certainty, it will. Failure isn't a rare possibility. It's a natural and unavoidable part of growing and learning. But here's the key. Don't see it as the end or a sign you're not good enough, but as the wisest teacher life can give you. Every stumble, every mistake, every failed try gives you priceless lessons, pieces of knowledge that no win alone could give you. Failure clearly shows you what doesn't work, reveals the weak points in your approach, and urgently asks you to change your plan. It's a chance to look inside yourself, to change direction, to create new things. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's actually a key step on the way to it. It's by overcoming your failures that you build strength, creativity, and a deeper understanding of yourself and the challenge. Welcome it with humility. Learn every lesson it offers, and then, with your head held high and new wisdom, dust yourself off and keep moving forward with strong determination. Chapter 6. Resilience. Your armor forged in adversity. Life's challenges are, unfortunately, unavoidable. Unexpected situations, sudden setbacks, and disappointments will be part of your path. However, your natural ability to recover from these hits, to get back up every time you fall, is what truly defines your inner strength. Resilience is your unbreakable armor, forged in the fire of difficulty. It's not about avoiding pain or hardship, but about developing the skill to bend without breaking, to adapt gracefully under pressure, and to emerge from every experience stronger, wiser, and more complete than before. To develop and strengthen this vital quality, grow a proactive and positive mindset. Actively look for the good side even in the most difficult situations. Understand that behind every challenge lies an opportunity disguised as growth. See every difficulty as an exercise, a test that aims only to strengthen your spirit, sharpen your character, and prepare you for bigger challenges. Resilience isn't the absence of problems, but the ability to overcome them with dignity and purpose, always coming out victorious inside, no matter the outside situation. Chapter 7. Never lose your focus in a noisy world. In a world full of information, constant distractions, and demands competing for your attention, never lose your focus. Your goals, the ones you've seen in your mind and are working hard for, should be the bright light guiding your every step. In the loud noise of modern life, it's easy to get sidetracked, jump from one idea to another, or give in to the temptation of many projects at once. But true mastery and lasting success come from focus. Clearly identify what's truly important, what deeply connects with your values and purpose. Then, with strong discipline, put your energy, time, and resources into it. Think about a laser beam. A scattered light beam barely creates heat, but that same beam, when focused, can cut steel. In the same way, scattered energy produces average results, while focused energy creates a transforming power. Keep your goals in your mind and heart, and make every decision you make, no matter how small, bring you one step closer to them. Get rid of the noise, ignore the distractions, and direct your power. Chapter 8. Patience. The subtle art of harvesting. Rome wasn't built in a day, and your most ambitious dreams, your big projects, and your personal growth won't happen overnight either. Patience is the subtle art of harvesting, the virtue of understanding that real and important growth takes time, constant effort, and strong dedication. There will be times, no doubt, of deep frustration, periods when you'll feel like your efforts aren't paying off, that you're stuck or even going backward. It's in those times of seeming stillness, in those waiting periods, where the true roots of your project or yourself go deeper, get stronger, and firmly take hold. Fully trust the process, even when outside evidence isn't immediately clear. Keep working, keep planting carefully, and be very patient. The reward, though sometimes delayed, will come at the right time, ripe and plentiful, precisely because you knew how to wait and keep going. Impatience is a trap that leads to giving up just before the reward. Patience is the wisdom of knowing that the universe works at its own pace, and your steady work will bear fruit. Chapter 9. Surround yourself with inspiration and uplifting energy. Your environment, whether you know it or not, shapes your reality. The people you spend the most time with, the books you read, the content you consume, the places you go, all of these directly affect your mindset and your energy. That's why, surround yourself with inspiration. Actively look for those people who lift you up, who challenge you to be better, who share your values and ambitions. Look for books that expand your mind, that show you new ideas and viewpoints that motivate you to act. Surround yourself with places that inspire you to create, to learn, and to grow. Seek mentors, those who have already walked paths similar to the ones you want to take, and learn from their experiences, both their successes and their mistakes. With the same intensity, be strong in avoiding negative influences. Stay away from those who drain your energy, who only see problems, and who limit your vision with their own doubts. Remember that the people you spend time with can be your biggest support or your biggest obstacle. Choose wisely and build a network around you that constantly pushes you forward, celebrates your wins, and supports you in your challenges. Chapter 10. Gratitude, a powerful anchor for the soul. In the middle of constantly chasing your goals and racing towards your dreams, it's easy to fall into the trap of only focusing on what's missing. Stop, breathe, and take a moment to deeply appreciate what you already have. Gratitude is a powerful anchor for the soul, a transforming force that keeps you connected to the abundance and positivity in your life, even in the hardest times. Sincerely acknowledge every small victory, every lesson learned, every daily blessing, no matter how tiny it seems. Be thankful for your health, for loved ones, for opportunities, even for the challenges that have made you stronger. A mind that regularly practices gratitude is a mind more open to new opportunities, more resilient in difficult times, and with a much richer and fuller view of life. Gratitude not only makes you happier and more content with what you already have, but by a universal law, it also attracts more things to be grateful for. It's a good cycle that lifts your spirit and makes your ability to attract positive things even stronger. Chapter 11. Learn continuously. Be an eternal student. The world we live in is a whirlwind of constant change, evolution, and new ideas. To succeed, to avoid falling behind, you also need to be in a state of continuous flow and growth. Learn continuously. Be a student for life, an endless seeker of knowledge. Read a lot, research with passion, experiment without fear, and never stop questioning, digging deeper, and looking for new answers. Constantly gaining new knowledge, skills, and perspectives will keep you relevant in a changing market, open doors you didn't even know existed, and help you quickly adjust to new challenges that life throws at you. Curiosity is the main engine of personal and professional growth. Feed it with passion, let it guide you down new paths, and you'll see your horizons expand endlessly, revealing a universe of possibilities waiting for you. Never assume you know everything. True wisdom lies in knowing how much there is still to learn. Chapter 12. Overcome procrastination, the thief of dreams. The path to your biggest dreams, to your most ambitious goals, is sadly paved with good intentions that are often delayed, put off, and finally forgotten. It's time to face and overcome procrastination, that quiet and sneaky thief of time, energy, and ultimately, opportunities. Procrastination isn't a sign of laziness, but often a way to protect yourself from the fear of failure or the unknown. To fight it, the strategy is simple but powerful. Break down your big goals, no matter how scary they seem, into small, manageable steps, so tiny that it seems silly not to start them. And then, just begin. It doesn't matter how small the first step seems. What's crucial is taking action. Action, no matter how tiny, creates unstoppable momentum, breaks inertia, and brings you steadily closer to your goal. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The truth is, the perfect moment is now, with the resources you have and in the circumstances you're in. The search for perfection is often the enemy of good. Start imperfectly, but most importantly, start. Inaction is the only guarantee of achieving nothing. Chapter 13. Service. Leave a legacy that transcends beyond your personal achievements, your individual goals, and your own material success. There's a much deeper and more rewarding kind of fulfillment. The impact you make on the world and on the lives of others. Service allows you to leave a legacy that goes beyond your own existence and connects you to something much bigger than yourself. Think about how your talents, your knowledge, and your resources can help others. Sharing what you've learned, offering help to those in need, contributing to a noble cause that you care about, or simply being a source of inspiration and support for your community, gives your journey a deeper and more meaningful purpose. By lifting others up, by helping them reach their own potential, you also lift yourself up. The satisfaction and completeness that come from giving, from helping the common good, is one of the most profound and rewarding human experiences. It's not just an act of kindness, but an investment in humanity and in your own happiness. Chapter 14. Celebrate your milestones. Every small victory. On the long and sometimes tough journey towards your dreams, it's easy to focus only on the final goal, and in doing so, lose sight of the progress you've already made. That's why it's crucial to celebrate your milestones, no matter how small they seem. Every step forward, every obstacle successfully overcome, every intermediate goal reached, deserves to be recognized and celebrated. These celebrations aren't a sign of being too satisfied or stopping. Quite the opposite. They are vital moments to recognize the effort, dedication, and perseverance you've shown. They serve as checkpoints, clear reminders of how far you've come and the ability you have to keep moving forward. They recharge your energy and motivation, inspire you to keep believing in your path, and give you the perspective needed to appreciate the journey as much as the destination. Don't wait until you reach the top of the mountain to feel proud. Enjoy and value every climb, every scenic view along the way. Every small victory builds the confidence needed for the big victory. Chapter 15. Your story has just begun. Infinite potential. You've traveled a significant path. You've planted seeds of aspiration, grown powerful beliefs, faced and overcome challenges, and risen from every fall with unbreakable strength. You've grown and changed in ways you might never have imagined at the start of this journey. But I want you to remember this with absolute clarity. Your story has just begun. Every sunrise is a new blank page, a fresh chance to write a new chapter, to chase an even bigger dream, to become an even more powerful, wise, and complete version of yourself. Growth doesn't have an endpoint. It's a continuous process, a constant evolution. Never give up in your endless search for your own greatness, because your potential is limitless, and there's still so much to explore and achieve within you. Never lose your focus on what truly matters, on what excites you and drives you. And above all, never stop believing in the unlimited power that lives inside you, in that divine spark that makes you unique and capable of changing your reality. The journey is continuous, and the potential truly infinite. Your best version is yet to be revealed. And so, dear friends of this amazing community, we've reached the end of this story, this journey we've shared together. I truly hope that every word has touched you, that it has lit that spark of motivation and reminded you of the huge power you have to create the life you want. Always remember that your personal journey is unique and valuable. There will be sunny days and stormy days, but the important thing is to never give up. Keep your focus on your dreams, learn from every step, and celebrate every victory, no matter how small. The strength to keep going is always inside you. If this message inspired you, if it gave you a moment of clarity or pushed you to take that next step, please show us your support. Like this video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our future motivational messages and stories, and don't forget to turn on the bell for notifications. Your support helps us keep growing and reach more people who, like you, are looking for inspiration and growth. Thank you for being part of this community. We'll see you in the next video with more stories to strengthen your spirit. Until next time.